getting money on? Oh, I like this song. And when those situations came, I came out good now? When it was pouring down rain and I came out of the dent. But now it's I know. But no, take home. We done all up in their tracks. Take home. Alright, I'm gonna delete that last one. I know it all went to the bin and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever. And I remember whatever. Don't chase cause they come with the cheddar. I see my man. Alright, so you know you want to run it back the same way? Before you know it. Better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her. Should I pick somebody else? I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. None of Rose races come with umbrellas. For the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, I actually want to learn how to do. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been through. Even though I feel like you was distracted. Matter of fact, I do want you to run against you. Because let's see what happens. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust a. You got glitter on your face. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. So when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gonna treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame, we millionaires. You watching little change. Disappear quick as little Zane. You feeling yourself? I know you got a little. Huh?
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
All right, come on.
This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Come on.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Now, here's Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now, here's Cunningham. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Tries again. And Cunningham with the layup.
And great effort by Cunningham. Those are found points there.
And it's Murray penetrating. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. It's deflected. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
Tobias Harris, Clark, has played over a dozen years in the NBA, and he is still a solid third option.
He really is, and he only played 1 year in college, and yet has been steady and consistent. He might not be the most efficient scorer, but he still does a lot of good things when he's on the floor, and he does them at both ends of the floor.
Looking to end the run. It's deflected. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Here's Murray. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Here's Schroeder. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 9. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Murray. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. And here's Schroeder. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Charging foul.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Takes a 3. And it's Schroeder missing.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Outside Gordon. And the layup falls.
If anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Shoots it, and it's sent back by Jokic. And the shot goes down. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game. Kicks it out to Gordon. Offensive rebound. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, you can't ignore Westbrook on the glass now. There's nothing he doesn't do on the court.
Detroit leading by 7. Pass to Holland. And Gordon over to help. Ivy on the wing. Still scoreless. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Westbrook. A shot. It's hauled in by Stewart. Over to the left wing. Back to Schroeder. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
That wasn't even a play.
Pass to Porter. From the arc. The rebound by Ivy.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Gordon. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Pistons leading by 7. Pass to Holland. And stolen by Gordon. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Porter with the drive. And finished off by Porter.
Fast break points are a lot about hustle. And Porter Jr. does not hold back in getting up and down the court.
Here's Schroeder. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Schroeder's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Watson. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. To the wing on the left. And Detroit with another turnover here.
Damn. Who's ball? I was trying to go on.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Brown. The tray. Rebound by the Pistons. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And it's all from three-point range. Watson's shot is good. Pistons lead by 4. To the left side wing. Pass to Holland. Now Fontecchio. Still yet to score. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Pocket 6.
Oh.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. Westbrook surveying the D. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Ivy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
at the line for the Pistons.
Second free throw, no good.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Pistons leading by 4. To the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Assisted by.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Holland gets it to go.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
To the paint. Here's Holland. And it's good. 2 points. And the Pistons lead by 8.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Here's Watson. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Stewart with the bounce pass. Schroeder looking over the floor. Holland. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Assist from.
And now it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Stewart misses. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Ron Holland.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Ivy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Watson. Judge has the open look. And another miss by Denver. Fontecchio with it. Here's Ivy. Back to Fontecchio.
Got it.
Off target from outside. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Thank you.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Detroit shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Pistons on top, leading by 8. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Oh, I forgot I got this over there.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
That one goes in.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find a shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3. He's got all of those.
Looking to get back on track here. And it's finished off inside by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 8 points. Murray surveying the D. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Devin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Here's Fontecchio. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Murray. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
And it's Fontecchio missing. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Jamal Murray.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Right.
And stolen by Ivy. Here's Schroeder. Finish off the break. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Schroeder's ability to accelerate in the open floor, one of his primary advantages as a player.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Fontecchio. Pass to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ivy on the wing. Fontecchio with it. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Nuggets trailed by 3. Gouging inside, it's Jokic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Stewart.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he sinks the second.
Because you can't make 3. You got to make a 2.
Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. The kick out to Porter. From deep three-point land. And they recover it. Goes back up. Inside is Jokic territory.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
And Stewart gets it to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Inside. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. And it's good for 2. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. To the right side. Back to Stewart. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Pass to Ivy. Launches it. Denver grabs the miss.
Hold on.
Right wing. Murray outside. Outside Gordon. Here's Brown. He has 5.
Yeah,
no luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Never.
Pass to Fontecchio. And the foul on Jamal Murray. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He tries for 3.
And Gordon really a hustler at the defensive end, always trying to contest the shot whenever he can.
Murray outside.
Never.
Got a piece of it.
Yeah, never.
Here's Holland. Drives to the hoop.
Hey, yo!
Jokic grabs the miss. Here's Brown. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
I don't like that.
It's Schroeder with the drive.
Dennis Schroeder.
The shot's good. Schroeder's got 12.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Outside Gordon. For three. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Porter. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Schroeder. 4 on the clock. And he gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
And Gordon is quick in everything he does. I mean, including how he passes the ball. This guy plays with great quickness.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now here's Murray. 17 points in the game.
We know.
And it's Murray with the chain.
Guard getting up. Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Here's Holland. In the corner, Ivy with it. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Substitution for
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Murray outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 4th personal foul.
And Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up.
Line for Denver. Jamal Murray.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Harris outside. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And you know, that time Westbrook showing you just how effective he is on both ends. I love his hustle and energy and relentlessness on the court.
Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Westbrook. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
3 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Good. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
And they double up Cunningham. Cunningham on the wing. And again, Cunningham missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Harris. The kick out to Cunningham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Nice update by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He didn't win his goal up until that point.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Pistons trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining.
Driving the lane.
2 minutes.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out.
Second personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Coming back, I ain't worried about the lead.
Here's Westbrook. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. At the elbow, it's Harris. Pass to Thompson. Left side, Hardaway. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Over Watson. Here's Harris. Rebound by the Nuggets. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Thompson. There's a minute left to play in the first half. Sharge outside. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Denver leading by 6. Here's Hardaway. They get it back. And Duran slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he...
Correct. Y'all watching this? It's showtime.
Cade Cunningham.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Here's Westbrook. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Harris inside the line. Pass to Brown. Out to Sharge. Jacks up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Jalen Duran. The Nuggets have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And so it's Denver. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Okay, rebounds. Oh, yeah, you definitely outside.
You eat fish though, right?
Beat me in every department and stuff.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Denver leading by 7. Over to the wing. Back to Murray. Here's Brown. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Yes, no good.
Come on.
Those are chances almost always. You can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Right. The hell?
Pistons trail by 7. And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Cade Cunningham.
And here's Denver.
Hey.
The kick out to Porter. There's the triple. Duran pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily worth the place of the picture.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Jokic just got 8.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Out to Hardaway. Murray right side. Outside Gordon. Denver passing it around. Launches it from deep. Rebound, Detroit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had.
That's crazy.
It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Come on.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
To the middle. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Cunningham. Thompson outside. That one, no good.
Damn.
Good defense by Jokic. On the wing, Gordon.
Don't worry about it.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys. Oh, boy, that's his second flagrant one foul of the game. And that's going to do it.
I can't believe he wouldn't exercise more control. I mean, knowing he already had one flagrant foul, you can't be that reckless when you're on thin ice like he was.
Greg, after his first flagrant, you knew the officials were going to have their eyes on him the rest of the way, and now he'll be making the lonely walk, the walk of shame, back to the locker room.
I never seen an ejection on some flagrants in here. That's crazy to listen
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
That's fire.
Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Who's that? Dolan that got it?
Murray's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
2 points. That one goes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent partly because of his versatility.
And, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson.
That's his first foul. 14 fouls.
And here is Murray. He has 30. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
He got to take over.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
That's his
tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And maybe he's starting to find his form at the line. He certainly had his share of chances. And maybe he's getting his feel back. It hasn't been his day at the line, and that's not something we say very often.
Stewart down low. Harris outside. Out to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Pistons passing it around. Stewart.
Damn!
And it's Jokic with the rebound. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shoots from 12. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
6 on the shot clock. Gordon with it. Picked up by Harris. It's good. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Got to respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not sure where it's gone, but he's lost his confidence at the foul line.
And that's been a huge problem. I mean, giving away points at the stripe, never a good thing. And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Count it.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Here's Westbrook. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Watson. No good with the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. Defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Russ is at his best when he's playing downhill. Pedal to the metal, attacking the cup.
Stewart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Denver making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Charge outside. Pass to Watson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense did give up on that play and cut him off.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Denver leading by 11. Now here's Westbrook. Three-pointer. Here's Najee. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Najee's got his first points of the game.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here's Harris.
Easy work.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Cunningham. 23 points in the game. And too long on the shot. Sharge outside.
Yeah.
Thompson with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And Harris wide open. He shoots.
Tobias Harris.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Let him go to work.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Hey!
Here's Brown. Detroit with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Out to the wing. Pass to Sharge. Knocks it loose. Denver leading by 6. Outside Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Outside Hardaway. Cunningham outside. Down low. Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham.
And now just a 4-point Denver lead. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Saric.
What I'm saying, like, give me the ball back.
Pass to Watson. Here's Najee. Now Watson.
Right.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
The ball, it was my ball.
Outside Hardaway. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Back to Hardaway. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver leading by 4.
That's my ball, you know I don't like that.
Here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Outside Westbrook. To stop the drought. Uses the glass to finish the win. Westbrook's got 23.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right
coming for
the bucket.
Your Nuggets.
What a performance.
95. The Pistons.
I like you how well to them little no small.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Pistons trailed by 6. Schroeder outside. Pistons passing it around. Here's Hardaway. Out to Thompson. Porter with the steal. They get a hand on it. Outside Gordon. Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Murray for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Inside. And that one's good. Schroeder.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Murray down low.
Detroit foul. Isaiah Stewart. That's his 5th personal foul.
Free throw good. Murray.
At the line for your Nuggets.
And so Murray nails both of them. Pistons trailed by 4. Here's Schroeder. And the 3 off target. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Oh, my God.
Back to Schroeder. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Pass to Schroeder. Thompson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
On the wing, Gordon. Six to shoot.
No way, Jose.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his 3rd.
It's on Asar Thompson.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team. Porter Jr. getting flash, and check him out, using a tricky dribble to get the best of the defender there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Murray down low. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trailed by 9. Here's Hardaway. And that one is off. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Gordon. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Holland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen to what David Adelman went over with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
And so Murray nails both of them. Pistons trailed by 9. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's finished off inside by Schroeder.
Schroeder is so quick. He can get to the hoop at will. He's a really dynamic player, especially on the drive.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
They shoot again. And it's laid in by Gordon. Gordon's got 9 points here in the second half.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Holland, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The second effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal.
You got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
They must know you personally.
Pistons trailed by 12. To the middle. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Harris. Lets the three fly. Jokic grabs the miss.
I'm going
Here's the Nuggets with the ball
right now.
They're on a 14-4 run right now. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 38 points.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Back to Harris. Schroeder outside. Pass to Fontecchio. For three, Harris. Detroit, no good that time either.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
We're not even that down.
No good on the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
And it's Schroeder missing. Denver leading by 15. Here's Gordon. Add another make to his scoring column. His fifth basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Harris with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You'd like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Pistons trailed by 19. Out to Harris. Puts up a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
It's tipped. Here's Ivy. A shot that time, not on target. Denver leading by 16. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Porter. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Stewart. And it's Detroit's ball. Ivy. And it's in there.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Back to Murray. Pass to Brown. From the wing. Rebounded by the Pistons.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 14. To the inside. Here's Harris. Goes back up. Can't capitalize inside. And the call will be against Harris.
I can't believe that.
That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two.
As open as I was, I missed all of that.
Good on the second free throw.
Oh, I see what's happening.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Stewart trying to get open. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
This rookie, Thompson, is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
Pass to Ivy. And he comes up with the deuce. 10 points for Jaden Ivey.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Outside Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up. Brown's shot is off.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Cunningham. Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pistons trailed by 13. Here's Ivy. Out to Harris. Thompson, high post. Back to Harris. Looking to get it going. Thompson outside. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 13. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon.
And right now, Gordon is on a whole nother level. I mean, he's not forcing anything. He's really letting the game come to him. And his shots are being taken right in rhythm.
Here's Stewart. Another shot. That shot no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Jokic draws the double. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete. Throws it down with some major force.
Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray down low.
I know I'm not too good.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons trailed by 17. Here's Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. That's good from Cunningham. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Gordon with it. Here's Porter. Back to Gordon. 5 on the clock. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus. We'll have to go to the line for 2.
At the line for Denver.
And both free throws good for Gordon. 1:15 left in the fourth.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Nuggets.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Aaron Gordon.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Murray. Over Ivy. He hits it from 9. Murray's got 40 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And he can't hit the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Haji.
That's the defense I was looking for.
Rejected by Harris. Here's Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. Over Murray. Cunningham's shot is off. And Westbrook, here we go. And finished off by Westbrook.
He got me by 20.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now.
Game, bro.
What a terrific team victory.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this.